Hey girl, hey. Happy Pride. I hear that you are going to the bathhouse today. Yeah, I heard, Ginger told Stephanie, who then told Christopher, who told Oliver, and, you know, you told Oliver. So, word gets around if you're going to go to the bathhouse. And, I have a few exes that are in the bathhouse, but you know what? It's totally fine, obviously. So, are you ready? You're a little nervous. Okay, well, that's totally fine. Listen, going to the bathhouse, especially as like a queer person going for the first time, it's very nerve-wracking. It's incredibly, if you're not prepared, there's going to be a lot of things being shoved in your face and shoved in other places too, So, if you are not ready for that, maybe, I know you feel like you really want to do this. Okay, well, it is Pride. You want to you want to celebrate. Uh, it's not my thing, not anymore. But if it's your thing, then hey, I can help you get ready for it. Oh, I have plenty of experience. So let me tell you this. I'm going to go ahead and make sure that you are absolutely prepared for everything to do with going to a bathhouse as a queer person, like a queer bathhouse. Okay? Okay, well. First thing we're going to do then is, what did you have in terms of food today? Ideally, you shouldn't have eaten anything at all. We need those bowels empty. But luckily, I have this very special tea. Okay, I'm just pouring some tea here. It's a special tea. It has a little bit of laxative in it, but you go ahead and drink it. It's going to be very, very good for you. Nothing will come out until way after I help you, okay? So once everything comes out, then you'll be good to go, okay? In terms of that, at least. So here you go. Just have some sips. I'm going to leave it here for you. I'll remind you to have a few more sips because you really need to drink the whole thing for it to really take into effect. But don't worry, we'll be going down there to make sure that you're all right anyway. So next, what I'm going to do is I am going to examine your face here. I just want to make sure that, listen, gay people, we're very particular, we're very persnickety, and if you have anything on your face, any sort of imperfections or of any kind, they will judge you, and they will, they won't like it. Now, that won't really affect how you perform at the bathhouse, but if you want to, find a relationship out of the bathhouse, I mean, that's very naive of you if that's the case. However, if that is something that you're interested in, perhaps, putting your best holes forward, I think would be very good. So I'm going to just make sure that the thing around you is very good, okay? Like everything in terms of your hair and your face and everything. So I'm just going to go ahead and take a look here. I'm just taking a look at you. So your forehead, not very wrinkly. Your eyes are pretty good. They're a little sunken. Did you get good sleep? Okay, well, you need to get better sleep, Some melatonin gummies work wonders. But if you don't, you don't want to take melatonin or anything like that, absolutely you can do, if you haven't done a sleep study, CPAPs, save lives. So also, you have a few moles. I think they're very cute, actually. They're not very bad. I would totally keep rocking them. Do not get them removed. Do not get them lasered. Do not let people convince you to get stuff on your face lasered. It's everything natural is brilliant. But anyway, those lips are a little too thin, so we need to get them bigger. So we're gonna have to work on that a little bit. No, we have to do that. And then your nose hairs are they're a little much, the nose definitely has, it needs to not be so prominent on the face. It's kind of Eurocentric and perhaps even a little racist how people want kind of smaller noses. However, that is the reality of the situation here, and gay people, especially gay men, tend to be very, very, very persnickety about their racism. They want to be very, very racist, but they want to be inclusive about it. So let's just make sure that you, at the very least, have very few nose hairs, just so that you're ready, okay? So I'll make sure to do that. And then how are your fingers? Can I see your fingers? Okay, no cuts, no bruises or anything. That's good, because that's going to be around and in many, many places. So we're going to, make sure that that is okay. And then we're going to need you to spread those cheeks. No, not on your face. Yeah, because what we're going to have to do, we're going to have to wax it at least a little bit, right? How hairy are you? See, one of the things about going to sort of a bathhouse is that you're going to encounter a lot of people that are sort of stereotypically, like the stereotypical gay person, and they really hate hair. It's very natural, but they definitely, how can I say this? They're wrong for hating hair, but you know what? You are trying to go to this place, and I'm not going to stop you. So let's just make sure that you, at the very least, abide by their expectations, okay? So we are going to have to wax it. And don't worry, the laxative will only take effect till later, so, nothing's going to be coming out until later. So with that, let's just go ahead and get started with those, okay? So first thing that I'm going to do here is the nose hairs. So I've used many different devices in my life for nose hairs, but one of the best is just a simple knife. It's very, very accurate. It's very good. You just have to be very careful, okay? I have a very steady hand, and I've used my hands for many, many good things. So what I'll do is I'll have you look up, please, and I'm just going to, there we go, like that, and then just, there we go. And see, it's very, very soft here, but I'm just slicing a little bit of the hairs. I'm just cutting it, right? You don't want to use scissors because that can sometimes irritate the nostril. This gets it at the source and makes it so that you have much longer before you have to do this again, okay? Okay, so then okay, let's go to the other nostrils. Just, okay. Very good, very good. Okay. So what made you want to go to the bathhouse? You recently broke up with, I see. You're wanting to experiment. That's a good place to go to experiment, I'll say. And I mean, during Pride, it's like really busy, so. Okay. That should be all the hairs in your nose, okay? So next what I'm going to do here, remember how I said that your moles and stuff are very, very good? They're natural and they're very cute. You really shouldn't change them. I stand by that. However, you have some pores, you have some freckles that are not very cute. I know freckles are in right now, but trust me, these are the kinds of freckles that are not good, okay? So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to grab a little bit of foundation here. And then I'm just going to dab it on your face here. It's going to be very, very minor, a very clear sheen, matte finish, of course. And I'm going to try and steer clear from your moles because I don't want to hide those, okay? Okay, then we're all about authenticity here, okay? So let's hide your imperfections. How's your Pride been? I know it's only been a few days. Mine's generally been good, I'll say. I mean, being in a relationship, you're just, you're generally happy all the time, so. Okay, just making sure. Close your eyes for me a little bit. Just close them. Close them, close them. Okay, thank you. I'm going to, yeah, just removing that little bit of that sunken look that you have right now. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Very good here. Okay, very good, very good. Okay, so next, because we did that, I am going to have to do a little bit of sort of color work on your face because I've sort of made you a bit bland. So what I'm going to do here, listen, gay people, we love a little bit of glitter, we love a little bit of shininess, and a little bit of, we like it when like someone looks a little bit flushed, you know? So we want to go for that kind of look. So what we're going to do is, here I have my palette, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to just put, I have some sort of a glittery, not white, but just a translucent glitter that I'm going to use here. And I'm just grabbing that now, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that not on your eyes, just sort of near your eyes. Is what it's going to do. Is going to, people are going to look at your eyes, and they're going to think that you have sort of this luster, this a sparkle, right? And it's really the you know, the glitter. But and you know, as queer people, sometimes we really care about the environment, but when it comes to glitter, all of that goes out the window, you know? Microplastics, who? No. Well, glitter's more important than the environment, so there we go. And then we're just gonna grab some of that. Okay, so close your eyes again. Close your eyes, close your eyes. And I'm just going to swipe. Here, I just need to get it proper and... Okay, the other side. Yeah, I'm holding the brush like this so that I have a little bit more control. This is a bigger brush, but I don't own that many brushes, to be honest, because who needs that many brushes anyway? So just stay still. I'm gonna go put a little bit more. Okay, and then over here. Okay, how was that? Sort of move your head like this so I can take a look. Okay. All right. And so now what we're going to do is add that flushed look that I was talking about. Because, I don't know, there's something about being vulnerable, right? You want to make people think that you seem vulnerable, but obviously you're not, right? Like this is incredibly, perhaps not particularly vulnerable. So what you're going to do here is just get a little bit of this. Yes, it's a little pink, a little red, a little purple even. You know, many different skin tones tend to have some purple as well when they flush, right? So we want to make sure to get that in there. Okay. Okay, so you can take a look at me. You're totally fine. You don't have to close your eyes. What I'm just going to do is just in a triangle motion here, because that's how people naturally will sort of like flush, right? It's just also to make you look just maybe not innocent per se, but maybe a little more, because I know you're very devious, you know, you're conniving in a lot of ways. I mean, you know, I saw what you did at Barbara's birthday, so I don't want to say anything about that, you know. I don't know anything. I've not heard anything, but we want to make sure that none of that deviousness comes through, even if you say something a little problematic, let's say. I mean, you know, you're going to a bathhouse. I really don't think you'll be saying very much, but you never know, you know. You know, in between sessions, you might, you know, say something that gets you kicked out or something, and I don't want that to happen to you, because, you know, you can't get banned from another place. It's not good for you. You know, you're gonna lose all your queer friends, and then what are you gonna do? Am I gonna be your only queer friend, me and my husband? That's not gonna work, because, you know, we have our own lives. So okay, perfect. Okay, is there anything else that you want on your face? No. Okay. So here's what we're going to do next. We're going to work on your hands. Something that I have come to learn a lot is that when I took a look at your hands, you need to make sure that your hands are fairly smooth, okay? And that includes your nails, because if you have sharp nails in any capacity, which I know you're a nail biter, so you know you're going to have sort of sharpish nails. You need to file those down, okay? So give me your hands, give me your fingers. I'm going to go one at a time. So let's start with your left index finger here. Okay. Now give me your middle finger on the left. Okay. Now give me your ring finger. Okay. Now pinky. Very good, very good. All right. And then the thumb on the left hand. Okay, yeah, you can just wave it around. There's a little dusties. We'll deal with that in a second. So give me your other hand, and I'll do the index finger. Okay, middle finger. Okay, ring finger. Okay, and then pinky. And thumb. Thumb, please. Very good. Okay. Now that we've got that done, I'm just going to use a little bit of, I was going to say oil, but we both know it's lube. It's pre-lubing it, you know. Because once you get there, yes, there's going to be lube available, but some people bring their own. Some people, you know, do it. So we just want to make sure you're ready, okay? So give me your fingers here. And I'm not going to put it on your fingernails. We'll deal with that in a second, okay? So just... Okay, I need a little bit more. Big fingers. Okay, just... Okay, and then your other hand. Okay, here. Okay, and here. Okay, perfect. Okay, and then you can just wipe them around, you know, do a little this number, and make sure that it is all on your hands, right? It's going to dry a little bit, but it'll reactivate with any form of moisture, and in a bathhouse there's going to be a lot of moisture. Okay, so now the real thing. I don't know how kinky you are. I don't know how much you enjoy being at a bathhouse with other people, performing certain acts, you know, together consensually that might not involve things of a golden hue. But in case that is the case, I don't want to know. I don't like thinking about you in that way, because, you know, I'm here as a friend. I'm here to help you, and you know, I really want to make sure that you are okay. So here's the thing. I have learned, and this is something that I have seen other people do. If you use a little bit of yellow nail polish on your fingernails, it helps, because some of that liquid will get a more golden hue, and it can be more pleasurable to the people around you. That's just, you know, if that is something that you're interested in. So I'm just going to go ahead and do it, because, you know, Barbara talks, okay? So let's just go ahead. Just give me your fingers. I know. Okay. All right. Okay. So let's just... Okay. Let's do the others here. Yeah. Don't mind how old this nail polish is. It is a little old, but it should do the trick anyway. It's a good nail polish, I'll be honest. Just the thumb here. Just give me the thumb. Okay, and then I'm going to do the other hand now. We're only doing one coat. Any more, and that would be a little silly for where you're going, you know. Okay, and then just okay, and the thumb. Okay, perfect. Okay, nice and easy. Wave your hands. Wave your hands like that, and it should be good. Okay. So, we've come to the titular activity. Are you ready? Okay, so I'm going to need you to spread those cheeks, because what we're going to do is we're going to wax. I have done this before. So, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to grab a little bit of wax. Okay, okay, thank you. I don't want to examine. I feel like that is a bit much. But, you know, who hasn't seen what you're presenting me? I mean, you know, you've shown it to literally everybody, and it's a little concerning sometimes. So let's go ahead and get some of this wax. And I'm just going to wipe it on the area. Actually, let me wipe it a bit wider. I think that's better, right? Like, yeah, that would be better for you, just to get this area here as well, and this area here. Okay, so it's going to be the first, and then what I'm going to do, I'm going to just patting it on the area. Okay, you ready? And okay, first one done. Just get ready and okay, perfect. And the last one here. And very good. Okay. So let's get a bit more wax, because I didn't get everything, but it's looking a lot better. And, you know, I'll be honest, you don't own a bidet, do you? You really should. I mean, I can tell. So, just putting a little bit here. Okay. Perfect. It's just okay. And okay. One last time. Very good. Very good. Okay. It's looking good. You can stop spreading it. I don't need to see any more. Okay. How you feeling? Feeling ready? Absolutely, absolutely. Well, listen, it can be a little scary in there sometimes, and if you feel any nervousness, it's totally normal. Oh, also, drink some of your tea. Okay. So here's the plan. I will drop you off, and I will go to a cafe. You know, I have some reading that I need to do anyway, and I'm just going to sort of chill. If you need me at any point, at any time, you can go ahead and call me. If something goes wrong, if anything happens, just let me know. I'll come and pick you up, okay? But if you don't need me, just send me a text or let me know in some capacity. And if a few hours pass and I haven't heard from you, I will launch an investigation to ensure that you are in fact safe. But otherwise, you know, just let me know and I'll be around, okay? Okay, listen, I want to make sure that you're safe. I want to make sure that you're good. But otherwise, I'll take you over there and we'll have a good time, okay? Okay then. Bye-bye.